Hi buddies, it's Miss March. Welcome to my channel. So you may have noticed that the background looks a bit different today. We don't have the twinkly lights. And that is because I'm actually facing the mirror on my makeup table because we are going to do something different today. We are going to be doing a get ready with me, and I'm going to be showing you some new products that I got this month. This is a third take because my nose is so itchy. So I think we're just gonna keep going and just, if my nose gets itchy, it gets itchy. So we're gonna be doing, just a bit of like a get ready with me. I am very uncomfortable being on camera without makeup because you can see like all my retinas and all that stuff. And I feel like as I talk about it, like I get even rather. But my skin has been giving me some trouble lately. I don't know what's going on. I think there's a few environmental stress factors that have been not great for my skin, but it's okay. We're gonna be here. We're gonna be doing, I guess I said, I get ready with me. Not that I'm going anywhere because the only thing I have today is like a 3 p.m. gym time. It is Saturday morning, but I thought we could get ready together and just like help me get my day started. So let's get ready. I'm gonna put on my little headband. Yes, I like cutesy things. So I have, there we go. I have a headband that has like bear ears. Okay, so I have my little pom-poms. So my skin has been cleansed, so I washed my face and I have moisturized. I'm using the Fenty Skin Moisturizer. I had mentioned it in another video that I really wanted it. I eventually got it. I mentioned when I talked about the video that it comes like, that you can just buy the refill. So when you buy the first one, you get it like this, and then you just put it in, and that's it. I'm really liking it. Actually, the first day that I put it on, I was not wearing any makeup, and then I actually texted a picture of myself to a friend because like the glow was so impressive. So I'm really liking it. The only two things that I'm like a little bit iffy on are it's scented, which, as you know, I'm not the biggest fan, and it's pink. And I don't know if it's pink because one of the ingredients makes it pink or if it's just because it was a choice. But I think it just reminds me of like creams from my childhood that were like, like hand cream and things like that. So that's why I don't love it as much. But I'm really, really liking the moisturizer. Even like now you can see like there's that Fenty glow on my skin. Like you can see where the light is like reflecting on my face. So I do recommend it. I have been liking it. I've been using it for about a week now. No problems, nothing like that. Blends very nice, very smoothly. It has niacinamide, it has hyaluronic acid, and some kind of weird melon. So Fenty Skin, you did good with this one, and it has SPF 30. So this has been a good product. And then before I get started, I'll just mention a few products that I didn't put on today because I usually put them on at night. So I got 2 acids. This one is the mandelic acid plus hyaluronic acid from The Ordinary. So that we go here. I usually like to do a combination of AHAs and BHAs. I used to buy them together. I'm not finding the ones that I used to buy anymore, or what I was using I just didn't love, so I thought I would try them separately. I've been able to put them both on the same day without no issues, but your skin may be different. The reason I chose the mandelic acid over glycolic or the lactic is my skin does not tolerate glycolic acid very well. It's too strong for me. And I actually read that mandelic acid has been proven to work for acne, which is an issue that I have, as you can see. So I thought I would give it a try. This one comes with hyaluronic acid. It feels really like it feels moisturizing, even though it's not supposed to be. And I think it's because it does have the hyaluronic acid, so I'm liking it. And then the other one that I got is the Peace Out Acne Serum. This one is from Peace Out, obviously, and it has 2% salicylic acid, which is a BHA. It also has niacinamide and it has vitamin C. It's fine. I wanted something with salicylic acid, and I thought I would give this one a try. Good ingredients. I checked them out at my usual trusty website. The only thing I don't like is, and I'm gonna sound like a broken record today, but so scented. So scented, not even like a nice scent is. I hate it when skin products have scents that I associate with like foot cream or like those kinds of products. So I just wish it wasn't scented. I don't think they needed to make it scented. So because of that, I'm gonna take a point off. But I'm liking them. So far my face has not fallen off. So it's actually pretty good. And BHAs are really good for preventing acne. I don't love them as a treatment for acne, but I like them as something to prevent acne. So to make sure that like we're removing gunk and dead cells from our skin. And then the last thing I got also from Peace Out, and I also mentioned that I wanted this, is the Peace Out Retinol Eye Stick. And I put this every night, and I haven't had any retinol reactions. And it just goes like this, and you just go under your eye and under your eye. I like it because it's just like, and then like you're done. So far so good, and I had good reviews. So I'll keep an eye on my under eye and just to know if it works or it doesn't. But I've been liking this. Okay, so let's get the face ready. So I'm gonna be using, as I said, a lot of products that I got this past month. It's not gonna be a very complex face because I'm not going anywhere. There's a pandemic. It's -20 outside. I'm not gonna go anywhere today, except for the gym later today. But again, I'll be taking my makeup off. But let's get started. So I'm gonna start. I always do my eyes first. I know some people do their face and their eyes. I am a messy person when I do my eyes, so I'm going to be doing my eyes first, and then we're going to be doing the rest of the face. So I'm gonna just go with a little primer. Hope this video will not be too long, but with me, you never know. The other thing is I don't have a specific topic I want to talk about today, so it'll be more of like a stream of consciousness, and I hope you guys are willing to go with me for the ride. Okay, we're gonna let this set for like a little bit. I'm gonna be using this palette that I got recently from a FabFitFun sale, the edit sale, and it is the Wonder Beauty Wondrous Escape. I got it mainly because it was very cheap. But the other reason I got it is because I've been trying to get into blues a bit more. I find that I tend to not wear a lot of blues because I feel like they don't look great on me, that maybe they wash me out. Although I do wear a lot of like jewel tones and things like that in my clothing. So what I liked about this one was that all the other colors were colors that I just realized that you can see everything, are colors that I would normally wear. They're just like, like pinks and golds and things like that, but it does have that pop of blue. So I thought that would be interesting for us to try. And again, I got it because it was like $40 at the FabFitFun edit sale. So Wonder Beauty makes really good. I know people love their like their under eye patches. I'm not a huge fan because I just don't like sheet masks or patches or things like that. It just in general, the shape of my face makes it so that they don't really stay there. So okay, so I think my under primer, my primer just has finally set. So let's get started. Just realized I forgot to wet my beauty blender, so I'll have to do that at some point. So I'm gonna start with here. We're gonna start with Nude Beach just to like do my kind of like all over color. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna use Sunkissed. Oh, you can't see it. We're gonna start with Sunkissed, and then we're gonna go to Enchanted for our crease. So I'm gonna do Sunkissed as more of a transition color. At one point, I might need to just go to and get my small mirror because like it's hard to look for me from far away at my eyes. Okay, done that. And then we're going to go with, as I said, with Enchanted for the actual crease. Okay. because my eyes, as you know, my eyes are hooded and they're tiny. I kind of like always struggle a little bit with the crease, I have to be honest. Okay, so we've done that. Ooh. And now that we've done our all over and our crease, I'm just gonna go with a little bit, because I'm not loving how that looks there, and we're just gonna go with a little bit of the original like all over color and just kind of like smooth it out a little bit more. I like that better. Okay, now let's do the eyelids. I always like to wear some kind of base, so I will either do concealer or I would do a pencil like this on my eye, like on the eyelid, just to make the color pop a little bit better. And I find this is really useful for me because, again, not to harp on the shape of my eyes, but it just like, otherwise the colors, you just can't see them. It's both the shape of my eyes, I find, and it's the I don't know, just how my lids are. I find that I think I have more skin that doesn't the size of my eyes should need, and that also makes it hard to sometimes put some product, particularly eyeliner. As you know, me and eyeliner, we don't. Okay, so we did that, and now we're going to do the actual lid. Given that I talked so much about the blue, we're gonna add a little blue. I think I'm gonna do a mix of like, let's come here. A blue and then maybe like a gold or something like that. I really like this pink too, but for today, I think we're gonna do sea glass. I think I'm gonna do sea glass and daydream. Okay, let me just, oh, I didn't take one. Oh no, I have one here. Thought I didn't take an actual shadow brush. Okay. I'm just gonna go with the blue. Feels very weird to me to do this. And okay, and just do sort of like most of the eye, just the outer corner. I'm gonna leave the inner corner because I'm gonna use, that feels really blue. And then I'm gonna go on the inner corner with daydream, as I said. Let's go closer. I'm using the camera as my mirror, so it's an interesting thing. So a little note about like me doing my eyes is I like when you can see that I have two distinct colors. So while I'll try to kind of like diffuse the edges, I do like that you can see that there are two different colors. Not everyone does, and that's totally fine. But I just wanted to say that I do like it when that happens. Okay. Okay, so the eyes are done. We're gonna add a little bit of like a darker tone to the outer corner. For that, I think I'm gonna just grab my mirror because I need to get a little bit closer to be able to do that. So. I'll come back to talking in a second. It's just hard to do both at the same time, but it's okay. Okay, I think it's good. I think we're good. And then the last thing I'm going to do is just diffuse everything a little bit. Okay. So now we have our eyes done. I'm liking it. It's gonna look better once I have some more makeup on. Sometimes I do struggle when like I find that like this might be a little bit dark, which is the case in here, but I think I'm just gonna go with it, and worst comes to worst, I can just add like a bit of a lighter shadow to kind of like make it a little bit lighter if I feel like that once my face is all done. So we have done our eyes, and I think miraculously I don't have a lot of eyeshadow all over my face. That's great. So let's start doing our face. I'm not gonna use foundation. I'm gonna use this that I bought, which is the Wesso. It's from Shiseido. It's the Color Smart Day Oil Free Moisturizer, and it also has SPF 30. I bought this because I really wanted the Dr. Jart color correcting cream. Unfortunately, it's just not sold here. Oh, weird hair here. It's just not sold in Canada, and I saw this one that they recommended. I don't want to call it a dupe because for me a dupe implies a better price, and there's not a better price in this one. So I'm not gonna call it a dupe. I'm just gonna call it like a similar product, but it's just a BB cream. And it's one of those where people say like, oh, like it just like adjusts your skin tone. No, it doesn't. Let me just show you here. So it's a white cream, but it has this like teeny tiny like things that then dissolve and are colored. And back in the day, we used to have like a moisturizer that, not moisturizer, a foundation that was like, oh, it adapts to skin tone. It doesn't. But we like to think it does. I know for a fact that people who are very pale, they say it oxidizes very orange on them, and I could see that. And someone with a darker skin tone, like this will not work for them because it's not like it doesn't adapt to your skin. It's just like it has like little like particles of color that once you like sort of like rub them on your face, they actually become more noticeable, but it's not really a miracle. So see, it's white when you put it in. I'm just gonna go. And this one I do put just with my fingers. I don't usually do foundation with my fingers, but for BB cream, I'm okay with doing it with my fingers. Okay. And the reason I really wanted the Dr. Yard one, or even this one, is because, as you can see, I have a lot of redness here and on my chin. So if I could find something that would just be a bit lighter than foundation and like would get rid of the redness, I would really like it. But this one, I mean, it's a BB cream, so it's taking out the brightness because it's a BB cream, but it's not like there's anything magical going on that is kind of like making it happen. Okay. Okay. It leaves you very, very dewy. Not like the decimal system, just dewy, as in like dew. So that's something to know. You can always start it with powder if you want, but I feel like I need a little bit more around my problem areas, and then I'm gonna maybe look at myself in a real mirror, not on the camera, just to make sure that, okay, and the nose, okay. So for winter, I don't really go for BB creams as much, but in the summer, I do like a good BB cream. I do try to wear like less foundation in the summer because you get sweaty and all that, and so I do try to go for like a little bit of like a lighter touch. So I do enjoy a good BB cream in the summer. Okay, I don't want to do concealer next, but I just realized that my beauty blender has not been properly dampened yet. So I'm gonna stop the camera, go get that, and then we'll come back. Okay, buddies, I'm back with like a properly dampened beauty blender. I'm gonna do concealer next. I actually got a few new concealers, like, well, 3. And I got, so before or until a couple of weeks, I was using mainly 2. I was using Shape Tape and one from Milk, which it was the same color as my Milk foundation that I really like. Milk? Yeah, Milk. And then I'm running out of both of them. I don't want to replace Shape Tape. So I thought I would try something new. So I got a combination of, or a few different things. I went on the Sephora website, and I also went online to see like, oh, what concealers do people usually recommend? And the NARS ones were really highly recommended, both through the reviews at Sephora and just on different articles. The Sephora recommended the shade Custard for me, but I also decided to buy a lighter one to just in case I wanted to brighten up some spots. And what I really liked about the NARS ones is, and what kind of made me decide, is that they had the minis, so I could actually just buy the mini ones. They're a lot cheaper. Test them out, see how they like them, and then I could buy a big one if I really want to. But also, I don't go through concealer that fast, so what happens is like sometimes they end up getting a bit chunky. So I like that, maybe having the smaller format for that. And I also got this one, which is the one I'm going to use today, from Kaja. It's the Dawn Settle from Kaja, and mine is in the shade Waffles. I had pancakes this morning, almost there. But also so this is Waffles, and then the NARS ones are Custard and Madeline. So a lot of baking names. So yes, I'm gonna use this one. I really like it actually. It's very light. I'm not gonna say it's like the fullest coverage, and if you compare it to something like Shape Tape, it feels really watery, but I'm actually kind of liking it. It's a bit lighter and I don't feel like it creases so much. I also saw after I bought this one that Kaja also has a under eye brightener. They do recommend this one for under eye, but they also have an under eye brightener, which is more of a peachy tone that I would be interested in trying at some point. So let's go with the concealer. I'm gonna use a technique that I learned on TikTok to make your face like go up. So we'll see how that goes. So we go. Okay. I always find it funny the faces that we make when we put concealer, like just makeup in general. We tend to just make funny faces. Okay. Okay. And then we go like this. And like this. I'm gonna do the nose here, the nose here, and here, and then one more here. That's so. This is what TikTok recommends, and then I'm just gonna do a little bit on my forehead and a little bit on my chin, and then we'll fix anything else that's showing redness. So I have a wet beauty blender, and I'm just gonna go and blend that away. Beautiful blender face I find really funny. Like when we kind of like do this with our concealer. Okay, I know this is really boring when I'm doing this, but okay. Let's do forehead. I'm just gonna get my little mirror and just go, ooh, let's go a little closer on the inner eye. Okay, nose. Other nose, other nose, mouth, chin, and I think I have here, and here. Okay, I think we'll look decent now. Hi friends, I was just editing and noticed that my neck looks really white. It actually didn't look white when I was doing it, otherwise I would have put like the BB cream all the way to my neck. But anyway, just wanted to say that I also noticed that. I'm so dewy. We're gonna be very dewy by the end of this because I'm not wanting to use a little powder. And I'm like, it's like almost no powder. The only powder we're gonna put on right now, it's just a little bit of the e.l.f. under eye powder. I don't remember what it's called. I don't think there's anything special about this other than the fact that I think it's milled a little bit like finer than regular setting powder, but I do like it for the under eye. And I usually like a fluffy brush for my under eye. Oh, let's settle this. Okay, now we're gonna go to our next step, which is the contour. Just contour this face a little bit. Give it some shape. Okay. Did I mess up my eyes? No, I think they're still decent. I think I may have gone a little too much with the concealer, but it's fine. We will survive, and we can always fix it later on. It's fine. So contour, I'm gonna use this is not new. This is Fenty Beauty Cinnamon and Starstruck to do my contour. We're gonna start with cinnamon. Again, I'm very dewy. This is gonna be very dewy. So cinnamon, I have used it both as a contouring stick and as a bronzer. Today we're gonna go more like the contour route, but you know, it's really up to you. So if you have this and sometimes it's a little bit hard, just run it on your hand and warm it up a little bit. So we're gonna do line and line, and here, and then we're gonna go hoop, hoop. And then I'm gonna get real close to do my nose. Actually, no, we're gonna grab the mirror to do my nose. Okay. So I know that a lot of people are like, especially like the youngsters are like, contouring is so passe and all that, but like, it's fine to do that when you're in your 20s. It's like the same thing. They're like, see all these videos on TikTok about young guns saying like, oh, like, yeah, no, the beauty industry just wants you to believe there's something wrong with your face, so they're just trying to sell you they're just trying to sell you bad stuff, but like actually, you know, telling you that you have bad skin and you need all this. But actually, if you stop using if you just stop using stuff, you'll be fine. But like, sorry, that works when you're 20. I don't think it works so much when you're my age. I just realized that I never fixed this little baby here. So I'm using the NARS one here. So, okay. Let's go now with the Beauty Blender and just blend away. And I'm looking in my mirror here a little bit more, just cause like otherwise I can't see that good, that well. So do you guys, I mean, I'm assuming that not all of you contour. I know some of you don't contour, but do you still contour? Do you like contouring? I don't contour every single time, but because we were doing this, I thought it might be fun to just go do it. And I do like seeing how my face changes when I contour, because it's like an interesting thing. The only thing I'm finding is that when I go with a lighter touch, especially now that we're more like in an online environment, I just don't see it as much. Okay. And then we're gonna do the nose, but I forgot to do something for the nose, which is this. Okay. It could also be like a little animal, like woodland creature now. It's okay. Now I wanna go with a beauty blender. I just wanna say none of my beauty blenders are actual beauty blenders. All of my beauty blenders are fake beauty blenders. Okay. Look at us, so shiny. Okay, let's go do a blush now. And for blush, I actually do have something new, which is the Rare Beauty, what's it called? Stay Vulnerable Blush. I actually had a heart attack when I got this one because I chose the shade Nearly Berry. And the reason I chose it was because it looked a bit more pinkier on the website. But when I looked at the models, the other ones just I didn't feel like they were showing. And I do like more like pinky blushes than like orangey or apricot ones. So I decided to go with this one. I got it. I had a heart attack. I put it on first. I had a heart attack, and then I realized that maybe I just don't know how to. Ooh, that's not a good one. Sorry. I just realized that I didn't blend as much as I thought I did. Okay. But I actually finally put it on, and I like it. The first time I put it on, not so much. But now I think I figured it out. So it has like this dimple in the middle, and you're supposed to go with your finger, and then, ooh, look at that. But like once you do that, this is so rad. If you just go with the beauty blender and just like blend away. I just don't love doing it with my fingers, but if you go with the beauty blender, just sort of blend away. I may have put too much this time. It does go a lot better, and you can just keep blending until like you get to what you need. Okay, so look at this glow, like between the Fenty and everything else, Fenty and the highlighters, or the Fenty like contouring kit, and just the cream, and just like the Fenty skin, like I feel like I'm glowing. Okay, that's fine. And then I'm just gonna add mascara for that. I don't vary with my mascara. I just use Missy Big from Lancome. Put on mascara. We're gonna do our eyebrows. Yeah. I know I'm being very silent, but it's hard to talk on the mascara at the same time. Oh, see, I fucked it up. I also swore, which I don't usually do. Okay, we fix it. Good. So we did mascara, and then I'm gonna shade up here. I just went like a little heavy-handed with this, but it's okay. Okay. Yep. So we did that, and then I'm gonna do our eyebrow. So for eyebrows, I'm using this Winky Lux Unibrow pencil. Full disclosure, I got it from my FabFitFun box, so I didn't buy it per se. And it wasn't like even a choice that I made. It was like a FabFitFun picks. But I like it well enough, so it's fine. So let's do our eyebrows. I need to do my eyebrows like just with the wax. Last year I kind of started waxing my own eyebrows, and this is where we're at now. So I need to do that. Okay, eyebrows are done, and then we're gonna do our last step, which is going to be our lips. Before that, I'm just gonna go with a little bit of setting powder. I'm testing this one by Morphe that everyone thinks is the bomb. I'm liking it okay. I like that it's a continuous mist. One of the things I really like is that for some reason, the smell just reminds me of like being on vacation. Also, something that reminded me of being on vacation today was Selena Gomez's new single Baila Conmigo, which she released yesterday. So beach, reggaeton, this smell. I could be on vacation, but sadly I'm not. Okay, so. Okay, and let's talk lips, our last step. So I have two that we could try. I also got the, speaking of Selena, I got the Rare Beauty, again from the Stay Vulnerable collection, again in Early Berry. It's a gloss balm, I think it's what they call it. Balm gloss balm. It's supposed to go on your lip like a gloss, and then it feels like a balm. And then this sort of in a similar vein from Kaja. It's the Moisture Melt Lip Gloss Stick. So I'll show you both of them. So this one goes in like pretty much like a gloss, as you can see. And then the Kaja one, it's really cute. And then it just goes like, you could just, to make it go out, you just do like a pen. I think we're gonna go with the Rare Beauty one just because I think it will have more pop, but this is actually quite nice as well. As you can see, I got a few Kaja products, and I'm actually really liking them, and I'm surprised because sometimes they feel so gimmicky that you're like, oh, will this work? But actually, I have like this is like a cream blush that they have, and I'm really enjoying their products. I don't think I'm gonna set my face. I just feel like I did a really poor job of blending this contour stick. There we go. Woo, look at this. Yeah, I did a really poor job. Okay. So I was talking at the same time. I can't do both, obviously. There we go. That's better. Yeah. I'm really liking it, but I think we're gonna go with Selena just to give it like a little bit more pop. I tried both, not on purpose, but I had put on this one, and then this arrived, and I wanted to try it, and like it was just like a mess. So just do one. Okay. I really can't talk for this. You know, when I was a teenager, I actually I thought like the coolest thing was to have small lips. So I wore this like a really dark lipstick that made my lips so tiny that my parents hated. And now that I'm an adult, I'm like, they were right. Okay. So see, it looks like very glossy. It adds a little bit of color to your lips. Depending on which one you choose a little bit more. This is the darkest color that they have. And I chose this one because the other ones I just didn't feel like they showed as much. Okay. Look at this glow. Okay. So this has been a get ready with me. My hair is a bit of a mess because I didn't do anything to it. But yeah, this has been a call part of the back. Get ready with me. I look very glowy and dewy, I think, I hope. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments, let me know down below. I'd love to hear what you think, if you've tried any of these products, if you have any questions about any of the products that we tried today. I'll try to write all of them and link to all of them in the description, just in case you want to get them or you wanted to check them out. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to subscribe, that would be wonderful. If not, it's okay. You can always come back. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you very soon. Bye.